as we move into verse 9, we find that the devil has taken Jesus to this very high place, the highest place in Jerusalem, the Bible tells us. So I came to this high place to kind of give us an illustration of what that would look like. I mean, this is a really high place here on the back of the grandstands at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And the devil tells Jesus, hey, if you're really the Son of God, jump off of this and a legion of angels will come and save you. That's what the Bible says. That'll prove you're who you really are. I want to dig a little deeper on this this week, because essentially what the devil's saying to Jesus is, you know, I don't believe God is going to do what he says he's going to do. And further than that, I don't believe you're who God says you are. And I think, you know, for Jesus, that's one thing, but I think we all struggle with that every day. Am I who God made me to be? I hear those voices in my head. Satan, you might say, or self-doubt, or however you want to frame that I'm not who God made me to be, and I'm not right. I'm not acting right. I don't feel right. I'm a sinner. I'm not good enough. All that kind of stuff. And this is exactly what the devil's doing to Jesus right now. He's putting all those things in his head and saying, hey, what are you going to do with it? And what he's also doing is something he does all the time. He's taken the truth, biblical truth in this case, and kind of warping, twisting our interpretation of it. And, you know, Jesus responds back perfectly, of course, because he is God, but says that the Bible tells us we're not supposed to put God to the test. And I think that's very well said, because as humans, we do that a lot of times. Oh God, if you exist, will you do this? Will you act this certain way? And when we do that, we're basically commanding God to follow our will. And it's really the other way around. And, you know, looking at this high ledge here, I believe in God. I believe totally in what he promises and what he asks us to do and what he says he's going to do for us. But I'm not going to do some silly parlor trick like jump off this ledge right now. I firmly believe that if I jump off this ledge right now, I'd hit down there and it wouldn't be good. It'd be splat, and I think it'd be game over for Chuck today. And that's what it's about. It's like, we're not going to do stupid things to prove we believe in God. But here's another one for you. In my life, what does this look like? God puts me to the test all the time. You know, he doing these videos or doing an invocation at the track or a lot of public speaking stuff that I have to do as part of my position as chaplain here really pushes my faith, pushes my trust in God. So I have to put myself out there and know that he's gonna catch me, if you will, kind of like he's talking in these verses, that if I step out in obedience, God is gonna send his legion of angels, his assistants, himself, and his Holy Spirit, and just fill me and allow me to do what he's calling me to do. And he's doing that for you and me every day. He's challenging us in our faith walk to take that step of faith, not off a cliff, not off a high building like this, but that step of obedience to him. And he will always be there to catch us. But yet, Satan's always there saying, hey, is God really going to do that? Is God really going to do that? And that's where the very last verse of this is so important. In verse 13, when the devil had finished tempting Jesus, he left him until the next opportunity came. You see, there's always an opportunity for us to be tempted in our faith, to not follow it, to do other things, and maybe take the easy way out. That just because we got through this trial, we got through this challenge, that we're past his silliness and temptation, there's always going to be another one. And that was true for Jesus. It's true for us. Satan's always going to be around that corner waiting for us just to have that moment of weakness. And that's where, just like Jesus did in all these accounts of temptation here in the desert, we need to go back to the Bible. We need to go back to the truth that we know, which is why it's so important just to stay in the Word, stay surrounded by other believers that just can encourage you in your daily walk. Because, man, life is hard. It is not simple. And there's always those challenges there. And just remember that God doesn't want us to test him, but yet when we are tested, he is always there to support us. Man, we'll catch you next week on Wednesday Wisdom.